All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with baseball coach and athletic director Jeff Johnson. How you doing, Coach?
Good, Brian. How are you?
All right, we're right on the edge of fall baseball season, so we wanted to talk about what you got coming up. And our first game is tomorrow, which is Thursday, September 6th. Who we playing?
Yeah, we go up to Troy University. They host an opening season deal up there, and the Division Ones can't get out for another week, but they can host and have people come in. So it's a good deal for them. They get to see all the junior college players. There'll be about 6 or 8 different teams up there throughout the weekend, and we go up. We play Wallace Dothan tomorrow at 11, and then Lurleen B. Wallace at 1:30.
Okay.
So, open the season up, give the kids a chance to play and see what they can do. And we hadn't done a lot of fundamental work with them yet, and a lot of coaching yet with them. Just kind of want to see what they do well and don't do well in a game environment.
Right.
And,
that's a beautiful facility up there that our alumnus Bobby Pierce helped put together. How do you like that artificial turf and artificial dirt and all that?
It's a great facility. Playing on turf's a little different because you don't do that very often. You got to slide earlier, and last year we had a bad thing happen to us. Michael Cullen, the first game, blew his ACL out turning. So I hope we don't have any more injury issues.
Right.
I don't know if it was because of the turf or not the turf. It's just a different surface for you. But a beautiful facility with this rain we got going right now around here. Hopefully we can play, because that's a great advantage of it too. If it quits raining, we got to play about 30 minutes after that.
That's awesome.
So, again, it's a good situation. Get our kids up in a Division I atmosphere and play some games here early.
Yeah, and if fans want to come see Chipola play at Chipola, we got a fall tournament coming up, September 14th through 16th. Who all's coming in for that?
Yeah, next weekend, the 14th through the 16th, we have our fall classic here, and we do a high school showcase that weekend too, and do position players on Friday at 8 a.m. and do the pitchers position players on Saturday at 8 a.m. and pitchers on Sunday at 8 a.m. So we'll do that, and then we got 10 different junior college teams coming in and playing as well, and so a great attended event for us as far as pro scouts and college coaches at all levels, and probably have 75 to 100 college and pro scouts in here next weekend, and great thing for Marianne, our businesses, and our hotels and everything else to get that in, and also to get all these junior college players, getting them seen.
Some looks, so who are some of the teams that are coming in that people may have heard of?
Well, we got all of our conference teams coming in, Gulf Coast, Northwest Florida, Tallahassee, Pensacola, and us. And then we got St. John's River coming in, who's one of the better teams in the Mid-Florida Conference. We got Polk, who's one of the better teams down in the Suncoast Conference. Wallace Dothan's coming in from Alabama and Alabama Southern, so which is coastal Alabama now.
Right.
But got all those teams coming in. It should be a really good weekend of baseball. Everybody's getting cranking and getting started and excited about that. So. We'll see where everybody is.
Fantastic. So September 14th through 16th, our big fall tournament here. Next thing we want to talk about is we have a 20-game schedule this fall to warm up for the conference season, and that goes all the way through November. And then there's a big all-star game, a state all-star game. How does that work out?
Yeah, your fall schedule and your fall season. It's about trying to develop kids and see what you've got and see where you are with everything, and getting your foundations better and everything you're trying to do. Find out what type of kids you got, competitiveness and skill level. We'll do that. We'll play September, October. We pretty well wind it down at the end of October. At that point, we do a little individual stuff with them here and there, but it's just a great thing to be able to do that before you get into your season, so you know a lot more about your kids and what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. You might have to bring a kid in January to try to help you somewhere, in a weakness that you might have, and that's one fortunate thing, we're able to do in junior college is bring someone if you have to in the spring. But hopefully you steer clear of injury, and that's one thing. Julio Carrion, who's a really good player for us at third base. He broke his hamate bone. He's having surgery this morning, so he'll be out most of the fall. But hopefully you get through it and develop and find you some surprises as well. Right.
I know we've got a mostly new squad, and we don't want to single out anybody too much at this point because we are a team here. But is there any group, any particular player that you'd like to talk about that you're really encouraged about?
Julio coming back from last year, He's a great defensive third baseman.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the best I've ever had here at
Wow.
third base. And his bat really got better and better and swung the bat well for us. Had some big hits for us at the World Series as well, and really made a lot of progressions last year. Jared Harrell is a guy who was our closer last year and DH'd for us. Very competitive young man, great kid. He's a returning guy. Jose Vasquez was kind of our number 4 pitcher last year. I think he was 8-0 for us last year. Got all the physical attributes that you could imagine, with that. But that's just a few of the guys that have been looking good, coming back. And it's amazing sometimes the difference in a kid from their freshman to their sophomore year as far as confidence. And their skill level starts looking better. But I think a lot of it is the foundation they built. But a lot of it's the confidence they have in themselves now as being a sophomore versus a freshman.
Right. What about power? We got any guys that you want to single out as far as just really being able to mash the ball?
We're still getting into that a little bit. A guy who's really shined this fall for us has got a transfer from University of Georgia named Ivan Johnson. Ivan plays shortstop, second, third. He can play a little bit everywhere, but he'll probably be in the middle of our lineup. He's a switch hitter with a lot of power. We got some more athleticism probably than power this time.
Okay.
I think if you look at our team right now, just watching our practices, the little bit we've been able to get done with the rain we've had. But I think in the infield we'll be able to play infield defense pretty well this time. We got some depth there and some guys who are smooth and understand how to field a ground ball.
Okay. We had a pretty speedy outfield last year. How's that looking for this year?
Yeah, I think we'll be able to match that pretty good. I mean, we got Cameron Gray here from Mariana. In the outfield, I don't know if it'll be center, left, or right for him, but he's going to be a really good player.
He can cover a lot of ground.
He can cover. And Jordan Anderson, a kid that transferred from Mississippi State University, could really run in the outfield. And we've got some others as well, but those two are just two that, off the top of your head, you see that you feel like will be big contributors for you in the outfield.
Right. Coach, we always talk about baseball because you're the baseball coach, but you're also the athletic director, and there's a lot of other things going on right now with Chipola Sports. We've got fall baseball coming up. We've got a fall softball schedule going. And then also we've got basketball starting, November 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, I think we're getting about a 2-month period for that,
right.
And, we're excited about a year. I'm excited about our coaches. We had orientation a couple of weeks ago, and I told the players, these coaches you have, you're fortunate because they all understand what it takes to win.
Right.
And they understand what it takes to get you, the academic part of what you need to get your academics, graduate, and move on to the next level as well. And you're here to get your academics, get your education, and you're also here to win championships.
Right.
And I think all the resources are here. Very, very excited about all of our sports this time and the work the coaches and the teams are putting in to make themselves be successful long term.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Men's basketball is the team that brings the most fans to the campus, but that is the only squad that has never won a national championship.
Well, and winning national championships is it's tough.
It's a trick,
and it's you've got to be fortunate in a lot of ways. You got to be lucky in a lot of ways, and you got to be good in a lot of ways. Right. But their time's coming.
I think our new guy Brendan Foley he's focused on that.
Well, I'm proud of Brendan. And, the work ethic he's brought in, and he's got some good assistants with him that are really helping him, and just a lot of professionalism in that group right now, and in the way they're working and the way they're developing their skill development work. I've been very pleased with that. Coach Franklin with the women's basketball, you just go up that gym, all of them are working their butts off, and that's what it takes to be successful. And then go across the street from here, with our softball team and what they've done over the years. They won 2 national championships, got beaten in the final game last year to win another one, and perennially just one of the top, probably 2 to 3 top 5 teams in the nation every year.
Absolutely.
And Melinda and Jimmy have done a great job with that, and we're just really proud of our sports.
Yeah. And we want to reiterate that if you want to get involved in Chipola Sports, if you want to support the program, we've got the Appreciation Club membership drive going on right now for $250. You get 4 passes to every athletic event on this campus, and I think Natalie said there's about 90 games on our campus this year.
Yeah, I think we're right at 90 games this year, and you divide those $250 by 4 passes for 90 games. That's around 70 cents a game. But and not only just that, being able to come to the games for cheap and all that, but come out and support these guys. This is and girls. It's the it's a great show. It's as good as the Division I level.
Right.
And a lot of it, people don't really understand that sometimes how good of talent level and product we have here. And come out and watch it and get involved with it. These kids deserve to have people out here watching them and caring about them and communicating with them.
Yeah. All right. So to recap, we're open at Troy September 6th. And then our fall tournament is here September 14th through 16th. 10 different teams, some showcases coming in. A lot of great stuff September 14th through 16th, Friday through Sunday here at Chipola Field.
Yeah, and you can go online at chipolaathletics.com, and the schedule for that is on there for our fall tournament schedule here and our regular fall tournament schedules there. And all our schedules for all our athletic events should be up for all our sports now. And I think we play at 10 a.m. on Friday, and then we play the late game on Friday night, and then play again on Sunday. But there'll be games going on, like you said, from 10 a.m. Friday till late on Sunday.
Right, that's great.
Weekend.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck with the new season, and we wish you all the best.
We thank you, and thank you guys for doing this. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.